All right. So before we get in electric state, you
Mhm.
had the fireworks analogy, which
The
I
fireworks.
don't think is
Yeah.
apt because
I think it is.
I have a fireworks video that is better
Okay.
than the electric state, but
Oh,
like
man.
leaps
We'll
and
see.
bounds. No, it
My
is.
leap in alright, I'm open to it. I'm open to being, convinced. Because then I'll have to reaffirm my stance then, like, just standard fireworks? Like, I don't know.
Hold the hand, Chico.
Holding hands, here you go.
Oh
Hey,
my
hold on, hold.
goodness.
2 cars coming.
I remember this. All right, it took me a minute. Oh, this
You
is
got
so
2 cars
fucking
coming 2
great.
different ways.
Here you go, there.
Bag up, bag up. Bag up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh, Lord. Lord, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. What the
Back up, Terry.
Terry? Terry, what you
That's gotta be his brother, dude, or something. That's so funny.
Oh yeah, someone
Oh
close
shit.
because there's like actual concern. The kid is trying to like pull him back or something
Come on,
futile.
Terry.
And then once
Pull
he
back.
realized, like once the fireworks is done, he realizes it's fine.
It's
It's like,
over.
oh, now we're laughing. Terry is an American national treasure. He's American as fireworks on the 4th of July now.
I
How one simple
don't know if I
moment
should laugh
in
or
time
that.
can turn
Both.
into an iconic video. It's known throughout my entire family. So, you know, you see
All
what I'm
right, so
saying?
I'm gonna
Like
say like
fireworks, not all the time. You're not guaranteed a
spark
show with
noise.
fireworks, but they have a lot of stay.
There's some staying power. Yeah, I don't
Fuck,
know,
one
man.
more video. Fuck it. We're this isn't the fireworks stream, but
Like, god damn it. Oh,
because this one is a little classic of
we're
its
still
own.
waiting on picks. The picks, we're gonna have to look for those.
No, yeah, I don't want to hold it up. It because yeah, no. I'm tempted though.
I'm sure I have them. Oh, this one was
Kitty would
fucking
be the
wild.
closest to finding
This one was wild. Oh my god.
Who did that? You gotta put it in the
All right. Everyone was okay. Everyone made it out okay
As
because
far as
they
I
didn't.
know, yeah.
Yeah, I did some research on this. The whole family, everyone was okay. That's why I'm able to fucking bunch of fucking dunces.
Depending on the injury, no baby. If the baby would have got hurt, no good.
Yeah, no good.
Anyone
Not a good.
above, I think I'm okay. Depending on
I'm okay
the
with.
severity.
It's like America's Home Funniest videos at that point. But like
Yeah.
baby, no
Even
good, man.
someone losing vision in one of their eyes, I'm still laughing. I feel pretty good about that. Both blind? No, that's not good. No,
That's
it's
not
not
good.
as
One
good.
blind. That's
Someone
foggy eye. That's cool too.
when that came out a few years ago, someone on Twitter said that it was like a Renaissance painting. Like one still just how the baby was sitting there by it.
Cancer. What's going on, cancer? I can't, dude. I'm butt naked. I'm naked. I can't.
Did you
Can't
start
answer the door.
coughing when someone named Cancer came in?
Yeah, it's not good. My body knows.
That's
I only have
that's
so many years left,
crazy.
dude.
All right.
I only have so many years left.
What is your heart of hearts for
7.5, 7.5.
Oh, what the fuck? Why are you talking so much shit?
Well,
With a
listen, I can talk shit.
7.5?
I'm gonna talk shit, but I'm gonna give it a fair score while I talk shit.
Okay, what's your guess for me?
The way you were kind of defending a little bit,
Mm.
I'm gonna say 8. I'm gonna go 8. I don't think it's too high. I'm gonna put you above.
Okay, so you're blind rating for the
I'm blind.
Electric State
Blind
is
7.5.
7.5, and you think I'm higher than that?
The way you were defending it.
I was defending fireworks.
uh, that's fair. All right, you know what? Hold on.
You had me up in arms
shit.
about
When you're-
fireworks.
when you-
Hey, hey.
All right, yeah, that readjusts the viewpoint pretty quick. You know what? I'm gonna say 6.5, 6.5.
Okay.
I'm going 7.5. I'm gonna say 6.5 because you were defending fire. You were defending.
I was defending fireworks, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fair.
6.5. Let's hit it. Any other remarks? I think we're ready, right?
No,
Okay.
just this was just like again fireworks, a beautiful Lamborghini with no engine, no interior. That's what it felt like.
Okay. Sergo guesses a 410 from me. Okay.
410. Okay.
Synopsis will be a little weak. I got this one from Grok.
Oh, come on. You getting Grok?
But ChatGPT was down when I put this together.
Oh
In
my god.
dystopian 1990s America, teen runaway Michelle and her robot Skip travel the desolate landscape of decayed drones, seeking her brother while evading a pursuer, uncovering the collapse of society due to neural VR headsets.
I would like to watch that movie.
Mm,
That seems okay. Not too bad.
Not too bad, but the movie
Better than what I
did
got.
burn an image in my mind on what this is, what that synopsis is.
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah. What is the top 3 worst movies we've had to watch here?
The first one, you know what's funny? It's not Forbidden Kingdom. I don't think of Forbidden Kingdom. It's up
I
there.
think it's
would say
top 3.
third. I think
Oh,
I
okay.
would say third.
Okay.
I think number 1 is definitely the fucking the
First
True
Man.
True. What the fuck was the first man? Oh, the First Man?
Which one did you say?
The True with fucking
Oh
Hanks?
yeah, I forgot about that.
Dude,
one.
Cloud Atlas.
Yeah.
Dude, Cloud Atlas number 1 for me.
All right.
I will rather
So-
bash my head than fucking watch that movie again.
Cloud Atlas.
Cloud Atlas is number 1 for me.
Demolition had moments of brilliance. First Man was no good. That might be 2.
First Man, hold on. I gotta what was First Man about again? Now I'm at a
That
point
was
where we're seeing
Ryan
more movies that we
Gosling was Buzz Aldrin.
Fuck. Oh no, that's not as no.
That's not top 3.
It's bad. Not top 3.
Okay,
I
so
would
you're
say Cloud Atlas.
Cloud Atlas.
Forbidden Kingdom's number 3.
Okay, so you need a 2, and you're telling
need
me
a
it's
2.
not First Man. Oh, Birds of Prey,
Oh.
maybe.
Birds of Prey. Hold on now. That could be in contention for number 2 for me. I'm trying to. All right, if I had to pick, I had to pick.
You know,
Oh, God,
Forbidden Kingdom was
man.
better than Birds of Prey. I think Forbidden Kingdom's out of the 3.
Really?
I think
all right, well,
so.
you know, that's good. That's good. Let's have that. Birds of Prey, Forbidden King. I would rather watch Forbidden. Ugh.
I might have
I would rather
even
watch
here.
Birds of
This
Prey.
is crazy. I might even like the Electric State more than Glass Onion.
That's weird.
That is.
It's really weird. That's sad. I feel bad for your. I don't want anyone to read your rating at this point. I will say this. I think Birds of Prey.
I think
number 2.
Cloud Atlas, Birds of Prey, First Man, and Forbidden Kingdom's
I can-
4. I think.
I can watch First Man again. Forbidden Kingdom, I can't watch. I can't watch Forbidden Kingdom again. I can't. It's not good. It's not
Anyway,
for me. Cloud Atlas is number 1. I say that's the king. King of the king. Worst.
yeah,
we've ever
that's
seen.
fine. Let's go trailer.
Trailer time.
See
Let's check
what-
out the trailer for Netflix Electric State.
See what we. Oh damn, the trailer's already good.
You know what? I remember being hyped for this movie because of the fucking trailer.
No, I don't.
Dude,
I
the
didn't.
PR team crushed it. Crushed it for this.
I didn't hear about it until people were already talking shit about it.
Mm.
All right. That's already good.
Super cool.
The bot rebellion was ugly.
They don't eat. They don't sleep. They don't blink.
Damn, this is good.
I blink.
Very good.
When the robots deviated from their assigned task, we banished them to the electric state. 200,000 square miles of secure territory.
You famously never owned robots, did you?
I never trusted them. They're not us. How would they possibly understand our best interests?
Good music for the trailer too.
My brother. I thought I lost him. But he's out there somewhere.
Yeah. Usos.
I stopped fighting because the war with his bots was wrong.
You wanna go get your brother back?
I'll go with you.
Super fucking good trailer.
That is
That
good.
was great.
That is
That
good.
was damn good trailer.
Yeah.
That was what we call being catfished.
Yeah, I
Old fashioned media catfish.
didn't.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, I never saw that one. That looked good though.
Dude, Stanley Tucci. Fuck yeah, sign me
Mhm.
up for that. Like I'm down to watch that. Nope.
Let me see. So no box office, but we got the $320 million budget.
$320 million.
Yeah, it's a few shekels.
Ooh, a lot of shekels.
We're gonna when we get to the facts portion, the IMDb facts. There's a list of movies that have had a budget around here, or I think maybe just over 200 million. It's a very interesting list, but we'll go over that.
That's a lot of money, dude, to make this. You know what? You can see it too visually. You get it. You're like, fuck, I can see where the money went.
Dude, see, you keep saying how good it looked. It was just fine. I think it was like
No, it
standard.
was good.
I think it was the minimum bar for
There's a
2025.
lot of CGI, dude.
It was
a
all
lot.
CGI. It was all.
Yeah,
We'll talk about that
cost
too.
money, dude.
We'll go. We'll keep going here. IMDb
5.9.
5.9,
All right,
and I have it.
dude. 4.5. Good
4.5.
for you. Standing on business there. Standing right on business, dude.
Not clocking you.
It's not, dude. Like, oh goddamn, dude.
So
All right.
so Sergo guessed better. Yeah, he said
He
he's
did.
close.
Circle was
Yeah.
on point. Dude, well done.
Before we get into this, we'll read Sergo.
Sergo's got himself a review.
Okay, to be wait, we said you were gonna read in his voice.
Oh, I have to hear Sergo more. I don't know. It was like, let me see his voice.
Okay, let me
Okay,
just
to be honest, I don't expect much from this movie, but the start really got me interested. I liked the start. I thought the movie would be good, but after Chris Pratt made like an entrance, I feel like it just fell apart. I love Chris, but ever since he got introduced into the movie, I just fast forwarded most of it. The movie, like I don't know, but when it felt boring and I lost full interest. Although I like the plot, it felt replicated. Like I got deja vu vibes because it just felt predictable. Overall, okay movie. Maybe watch it once and we'll never watch it again.
he gives it a 5/10.
Gives it a 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Do you want me to make a voice message next time? No. It's way funnier.
Wait, hold on, Sergo. Oh no, watch my bot. Sergo, how close was that to your voice?
Be honest, dude. It was good. That was pretty good. I got your register down pretty well.
I want to hear
I've been lurking on his streams. I know
3% accurate. That 3% is hilarious though.
You're ear blind, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine.
Okay. So I have acting as a 1, which even now that I'm looking at that seems a little high. I just she's good. Millie Bobby Brown, she's a good actress.
No, I didn't like her at all in this movie, dude.
Really?
She sucked.
Oh no. But I think what she was asked to do, she did. I think her performance was just embedded in a bad movie.
Nope.
No?
All right, that scene
She was bad?
where I even brought up the scene where I'm like, this sucks. She's not good. The
Mm.
scene where she meets the doctor and for the first time, like I don't care about the sacrifice. She's like, I don't care about the sacrifice. I don't care what had to happen. I just want my brother. It was so just not good acting. I felt a little like this. It took me out of it. I was like, this is not good. Like that was weird. Because that was just
You have a
uneven acting.
0.5. This sounds like a 0.5.
No, I'm gonna give it a 1 because
Okay.
everyone else brought. Here's the thing, I can't. A 0.5 is when everyone is shitting. When there's no good.
No,
thing
that's
that
a
can come out.
0.
Oh, you can raise a 0, huh?
Yeah.
No,
I think I don't.
keep
If we
forgetting
spend too
zeros
much time on this, I'll probably drop it to a 0.5. I
I'm
don't
gonna go 0.5.
I don't think I had
0.5
that.
because
I don't think I had
no
that
one
movie
was
that
good. No one was good.
that moment that
Yeah.
you had where I was like,
I
what
had
the
that
fuck is
moment.
that? Like I did even in Dungeons and Dragons with the daughter. I
Yeah,
was like, what the fuck? And the daughter had like there was like 3 emotional scenes in Dungeons and Dragons. The daughter had
Yeah.
2 of them and she couldn't do it. Anyway,
Couldn't
you're
deliver it,
0.5 on this?
0.5.
Yeah, and I just
Because
never
Chris
I
Pratt
never
was good. Tucci was
right,
good.
right.
He was an asshole, and you were like, all right, cool. Guzman, the fucking guy who played the butcher, the bounty hunter, that guy. I love him and everything. This one, he felt a
No,
little flat. He felt a little flat in this one.
no, he was, but and I don't know how much of that is story. I just think there was a talented cast that wasn't given
Super talented
a
cast.
lot to do.
Sure.
But I think that guy is crowbarred
He crushes it.
into everything because everyone likes seeing him and everything.
I love seeing him, dude. I love seeing him in video games. I
I
like
don't
seeing
know.
him everywhere.
He's old, but he always gets casted as badass dude. I'm
Well,
like,
'cause of
are we
because
looking
of
at the
his Breaking
same?
Bad.
No, I know, but it's like that was also a role, and he
Yeah,
was old for that then.
Yeah, he was. But he was good.
No, very good, very good. But he was like
0.5.
the boss. Like he wasn't
Right. He wasn't some like
hand to hand
henchman
guy. Yeah,
slash
like
old war or world vet who's now like Dog the Bounty Hunter. Right. Like
right.
that's the thing.
Okay, so
I would
acting.
argue your point though is you're actually arguing the point against yourself because in
I
this
thought you were doing
story,
that against
no,
yourself.
in this story, it makes more sense that he's older. He's a badass, but he's in a
Oh.
fucking robot. He's in a robot. He doesn't
No,
need to be intimidating.
no. That's true. But I just like
I get it.
he
No,
didn't do
he's
it. Like
always
for what
taken
he
those roles,
probably
so.
costed, what they probably paid. I was like,
Yeah.
it could have been anyone else. Okay, but you're 0.5 acting.
0.5. I think Chris Pratt and the voice actor who played Herb, really good dynamic. I liked them.
And Mr.
They played
Peanut.
off each other. Mr. Mr. Peanut was funny, but still, it wasn't believable enough for me for the guy who played Mr. Peanut. But Herb and Chris Pratt, they were good. I was like, yeah, but that was it. Outside of that,
Kitty says, I feel the
and Tucci.
same about Millie Bobby Brown, and I liked her in Stranger Things, but other films I've seen, I don't know if she can really act. I think she can.
Fake, not Venom.
I don't even hate her or anything. No, it's okay
I
to
don't
be
hate her
honest.
either. No one
hate.
hates Millie Bobby. We all actually, I want to see her act better.
I think she. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay,
dude.
okay.
She act all right in Stranger Things. She acts. I am not going to take that away. She is a good actress in Stranger Things. When there's scenes where she's emotional, it's fucking dope. But like in this one, just everything she's done afterwards, I don't know.
I liked her in
she's so focused
Conversation. Anyway, what do you got for story plot?
Story plot's a 1 because it feels like a pretty cool original plot. I mean, even though it was based off of a movie, so I already know you're gonna fucking knock it down. It's based off of a book.
What do you mean? I gave it a 1.
I don't know, man. You got a weird thing with like reruns or rewrites or whatever.
From movie to movie, I don't mind being based on a
What
book.
about book?
I don't
What about-
mind being
all right,
based on a book.
Really, but it's the same thing, just different mediums.
No, because the thing is like usually.
Hey, Chad, you fucking stuttering over here, boy. Been stuttering Stanley over here. I think we got him, Chad. Oh shit! I saw him trying to work out that problem in real time, man.
I don't care today. You know, the thing about turning off Electric State is that now anytime I'm not watching it, I feel that much better about my life, about every moment. So Think what you like. I'm not watching the Electric State, so things are good on this side.
All right. So,
Dir-
plot was a 1. I thought it was cool. I liked the idea behind it. I just wish they would have full send it into a rated R. I would have loved to see the war. I would have loved to see more of
Yeah.
the rebellion that would have been fucking cool. And I don't. Yeah. Anyway, I'll give it there. Give it a 1.
Direction.
That's crazy. You gave it a 0.5.
Well, I think because that's where everything begins and ends. So any problem you had with the movie falls back on them.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a lot. There's some things to go specifically, but like collectively, the movie missed on everything. There's no 1.5 here, in my opinion.
I think the pacing was really good for what it was. And honestly,
me and Sergo disagree with that. They had your boy fast forwarding.
I think you're right. I'm just trying to I had it at a 1, and now I'm trying to all right. I got to bring it back to a 5 maybe because you're right. When it comes to the direction is the last.
Here,
final
let's do this.
wall of
Let's do this. Let's skip it for now. Let's go through the rest of them. And I think once you start talking about each other category, you'll be like,
I'll feel better about going back.
All right.
Okay.
Well, you like the production because you keep saying how beautiful it looked.
It looked good. The shots were good.
You like 1.5 good?
No, not there's. I don't.
So you're
it's
1.
Very rare. I'm a 1 on
right.
overall production. To 1.
Screenplay, dialogue.
Screenplay, dialogue. Ooh.
I don't remember one line from that damn movie. I know, dude.
I'm thinking the 0. I really did not.
Give it to him, baby. Here we go.
I really didn't like the screenplay, dude. I didn't care about the brother. Everything felt rushed. With that dynamic that kind of was force fed. The actual interesting part about your story you glossed over and fast forward to
what was the most interesting part?
The war. I wanted to see what led
yeah.
That would have been amazing. That would have been fucking awesome. And that was a footnote for the story that led up to it. Well, I'm like, all right, that kind of sucks. Also the brother, they never talked about why the brother was special. They just said he was, and he was key to holding it all together.
Which
but they
I
never
can,
broke down
you could
anything.
tell that's fine.
I can disbelief.
Right, I can accept that, but I hated the opening scene where it's like, dude, you're Einstein. Fucking get on with it.
That's all right. It was.
Where as far as pacing, they could have just the way they recap the whole robot war and everything, just fast forward and be like, oh, also I have a brother who's really gifted, and he died. And then just launch into the story.
And fucking Nacho Libre, and then he died. Yeah, that could be a thing too. But I just, oh man, the dialogue was bad. Everything there was nothing really and then Guzman at the very end is like, "We're war. I know a war, man. Even when you're living and die." Like, what? That's fucking weird, dude. What are you doing? Just kill the fucking peanut, man. Now you have a conscience. Now you have a conscience. Life means life. You're a murderer. What? You've been murdering robots, dude. What is wrong with you? And it just didn't make a lot of sense. Before I get to it, I've never given a 0.
Look, this is your boy.
You know what?
He was freaking me out when he got his fucking dome cracked and his cap peeled back. He was because he was creepy the whole time.
You know what? I thought it was Woody Harrelson, and I'm just so happy that I was right. I'm like, is that Woody? I could hear it.
I didn't hear it. Let me see.
I heard it, and I'm fucking glad I knew it was Woody. That's so funny.
Holy shit, it is. Damn, good ears. I didn't know it was him.
I caught a little bit of twang. I'm like, that sounds a little bit.
Central Texas.
Fuck, another wasted actor, dude. They hurled money at the budget for actors here. That's all they did,
among other things.
I'm gonna fuck, dude. Fuck.
You know what? I'd say go with 0.
gonna
You
do
said 0. That was your
I'm
knee
gonna
jerk.
go 0. That's my
You said
instinct,
more
bro.
things, and none of it redeemed. All of it reinforced your point.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think because that puts Forbidden Kingdom and the other ones at a better.
Well,
Ooh,
because
hold on.
those weren't.
They yeah, at least the screenplay, the dialogue was interesting to a point where it furthered the story, or it made sense in context, and nothing was like
'Cause-
drastically changed.
Because I've been thinking about the Electric State a lot, and
Mm,
you kind of have to start from scratch. There's like not I haven't had since we saw it one idea that'll like turn the movie around. You know,
Mm.
with Forbidden Kingdom, I have a few
There's some
things
things you
here
can
and there.
implement.
Yeah,
There's
it's
some
like
notes.
all right, we had the best two, on-screen martial artists.
It's manageable. You can-
Right.
if
Whereas
you-
like
if
this
you have
one's like
living room,
it's like we had to
a dumpster fire. start
scrap
from
it, yeah,
zero,
and
scrap and start from
start,
ground zero.
yeah, maybe tell a whole different story.
Again, the robot warp, that would have been great. I
Yeah.
would have loved that. Yeah, 0.
Okay.
Fuck. That's
Entertainment.
crazy. I'll be honest. I like the robot fight in the very end. That was cool to me.
Mm.
That was fun. The robots were characteristic enough for me to be interested. Like when the taco robot died, I was like a little heartbroken. Like, well, that fucking taco truck. That was but I will survive. Hey, hey. He saves the male robot, the male chick robot. I was fucking great. I'm like, all right, that's funny. Yeah, 0.5. I would say 0.5.
All right.
Because there were some moments in the movie. I was like, all right, that's entertaining. That's pretty cool.
Okay, so you're at
0 on the
acting.
Wow, dude.
Acting, yeah. Sorry, I didn't even ask.
I know.
So
Just assumed at this
acting 0.5, entertainment 0.5, screenplay 0, story 1, production 1. What do you got for direction?
my heart wants to go 1 because it kept it moving. Hold on, it kept it moving.
I
dude,
think
but
that's impossible.
The way that the way you view direction under that viewpoint does make so much sense. I never thought of it that way too.
That's what it
Direction
is. They're the head
You're
coach,
the last line
the
of defense.
CEO, everything.
You have say.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm just in my because these are the Russo brothers, dude. Like, how fucking bad was it for you to continue on and you just made this film? In my head, that's fucking crazy. Like, that's wild to me. You're the Russo brothers. You have a name, you have status, and you kind of known for making great fucking movies, at least good ones, right?
Not outside the
You have more
Avengers.
hits than miss. Well, I mean, The Gray Man was good. That was
It's
directed by
fine.
Russo. It was fine. It was good,
Serviceable.
serviceable. But this was like really rough. This was like
Right.
swing at the fences bad.
Mm-hmm. I think they might have been
0.5.
okay.
Yeah,
I think they might have been
overzealous.
too
or
full of themselves.
overconfident?
Yep, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Overconfidence.
Yeah,
Overconfidence.
whereas like, they probably saw the screenplay, or Netflix probably pumped them full of money too.
Well, yeah, dude. Look
And-
at the fucking cast.
And
Holy shit, dude.
and then I think they just like, dude, we could do it. We're the fucking Russos, bro.
We're the
And I
fucking
think
Russos, dude.
I think they, yeah,
as
went
they're
for it.
like just as he's like he's got his
2,
hey brother,
3.
hey brother, we're
Damn.
the fucking Russos. We got this, right, brother? And then the other Russos looking at him like, yeah, man, we could fucking do it, but they're giving eye contact. as
Well,
they're
I
doing it.
think
We
one of
fucking
them's
got this,
gay,
dude.
and I don't know which one it is.
They were both jerking each other off over like, or getting
Sir,
bumped up
you
with
are
Russos.
at a 3.5.
Am I really at a
Yeah.
3.5?
Yeah.
Oh, smokes. I call that giving it the Fury treatment right there. Holy
That's why I didn't understand your heart of hearts. Like
Goddamn.
7.5. You did the
I-
same thing
listen,
with Cloud Atlas though, and you tore that up.
I rate high because because that's why we have two different scores. My heart of heart, like my heart score. I'm like, all right, you know what? I want to be nice. I want to like make sure everyone participates. And then this actual breakdown shows like for what it is. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck me, that's rough. God damn, dude.
All right, let's keep
Lower,
going here.
Woo! One of
What?
the lowest times. One of the very few times I rated lower than Fury here. Eat it up. Eat
by,
it up,
by a
boys.
whole point. All right.
A whole whop, do a whole point. Shit.
So you know who wouldn't even touch this with a 10-foot pole? Oh, I guess no. We wouldn't see the awards till next year.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. No, they're probably gonna clean up at the Saturn Awards. So for
Best hype, most realistic looking peanut in a movie goes to.
so for the time being, we have the Kids' Choice Awards USA.
Jesus, obviously Million Ball. Yeah, that's obvious. Fuck, dude.
No winners.
Favorite movie? Fuck, Blimp Awards. Like that sucks when your award is your you're the
Well,
favorite.
no. I think we have to wait till 25 ends because now we're watching new movies now.
Right. This is not a good movie. It's not gonna. I think maybe it gets it gets something in the CGI effects department for a nomination. Maybe. I don't know, but this was not. This wasn't it, Russo's. This
Wait,
just
can you hear me?
wasn't it, man. Oh, hold on. You got your audio cut out.
Fuck.
Okay, he knows, so it's on him. He knows. Thank God. Fucking wasn't me. Sergo coming on in.
There it is.
This
Can
is
you
the
hear me?
lowest Nurgle has ever voted. Fuck. Yeah, this is the lowest I've ever done, man.
It is.
Question coming from
Wait, can you
Sergo.
hear me
Is
again?
this Nurgle's score? I can hear you again, yeah.
Okay.
But you seem a little echoey.
That might be on you, but let me see.
Nope, that's probably your camera. You're probably audio's coming from your camera now.
Good man. Woo, you're on it today. Fucking bring the dreads back. Bring the dreads back, baby.
Yeah. All right.
Let's
I can hear you. I can hear you now.
go.
Fuck, I'm right.
Fucking
Fuck yeah, I'm right,
dreads.
boy. Fuck yeah, boy.
That was good.
No, man, we're rattling him up all day today, dude. We're just dropping fucking L's on him today. Right now. You can...
What say fuck me for? What?
The way he stared at the camera and then realized I was right, he's like, fuck. Secondary question here. If this is Nurgle's score, acting, plot, value, and all that, then this is in fact his lowest.
Yeah.
I think this is the lowest. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Is this lower than Cloud Atlas?
It is.
Oh,
But
dude,
and I was thinking about that. It makes sense because Cloud Atlas, we liked some of the stories.
I did like
but
some of the story. I'm
the bad ones were bad.
They were shitters.
And the movie was long, so yeah, it was weird. It's like that's the way to, like, if you're gonna make a bad movie, embed two decent movies in there. so when people rate your shit, they have to do it all together. Because if you had just watched a movie of that one Tom Hanks storyline, or like,
then that's the worst movie ever made.
Well, right.
Ever even thought of. If that was it, 100% worst fucking movie dude ever made.
No,
ever
I'm asking if
thought
the
of?
score was correct. I'm putting it in Discord, and I know I got it right. Oh, okay. Let me see.
Yeah, for sure.
I thought you were like for emphasis, Sergo. I thought you were being cinematic.
direction,
Okay.
Acting 0.
Nurgle acting 0.5. Story 1. Direction 0.5.
No, direction's 0.5. Direction's 0.5.
Production.
Oh.
And the production's 1. You have direction and production switched.
Yeah.
Then 0.50. Yep.
That's crazy, dude.
So you'll still get
I
the same
gave
score,
Tom
but
Hanks
technically
mine.
direction and production were switched.
Yeah. Dude, a 0 for screenplay is fucking wild to me. That's breaking it down, man. It is what it is.
Good. Good.
Man.
Good cleanse.
Okay. That's rough. I don't think it's gonna win anything.
It'll
just
get
don't think
nominated.
it's
We'll let's see.
well, for what we know so far, we third quarter movies releases, fourth quarter movie releases, it might get pushed out. I'm gonna be honest. I know How to Train Your Dragons definitely can get there with special effects. That's gonna get nominated.
Well,
that might win something.
This Electric State didn't go to theaters, so it's not eligible for any Oscars or Oscar nominations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's gotta be. I don't know.
Gonna be
Whatever.
Saturn picking up
Give me
the
Saturn.
slack as
Saturn's-
usual.
Jesus, dude. You know what? New Saturn. I'm not talking about old Saturn. I'm talking about Saturn who grew up, shaved their dreadlocks, got a fucking job, and then started like working. You know what I mean? That's the fucking Saturn that I'm behind. The Saturn that wants to help themselves. Like let's get behind that guy. I'm all about that Saturn. Reviews. You know how we
Reviews.
do it here. A little hater, a glazer, and a man right down the middle.
10/10. Loved it. Deaf worth a watch. Absolutely
You
love
already
this
know
movie.
about
Reminds me of some Jim Henson productions and old school classic sci-fi movies from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Nice story, original characters, and setting. The idea was pretty original, which is lacking nowadays. Good acting, a good sci-fi adventure with some heartfelt themes. Robots were done excellent. Would have been great puppetry work if they used some. Villain guy could have been developed a bit more, in my opinion, and his history. Maybe this will come in a second part, hopefully. Fuck. The ending was decent, but could have been a bit better. Hopefully, they go deeper in part 2, but definitely worth
Makes
the
no
watch.
sense, dude.
Ignore the
Makes no
critics
fucking
and
sense.
watch for yourself.
You can't give something a 10 out of 10 saying they could be better. Like, that's
Yeah,
ridiculous. That makes no sense, dude. Grow up, man. God, it sucks. Disappointment. 1 out of 10. I had high hopes for this movie. Stallenhog's book is one of a kind when it's eerie, it's special landscapes, feeling characters, and story. All that is lost here. The makers of this movie didn't get what the original story was about, or they didn't care. And instead of honoring the original, they made it a generic kids movie. This could have been really, really good, especially with that disgustingly enormous budget. But what we got instead is a tacky dialogue, boring story, and loads of steampunk silly robots. Nothing makes sense, and the action scenes are just as boring as the rest of the movie. I don't know how they could have messed this up with all the resources they had and with the good material, but mess it up they did. Big time.
Who was the robot that was swinging the baseball bat?
He was funny.
Was he? I was about to say, is like I know he was supposed to be. I know they wanted him like,
let me
here's
reiterate.
baseball bat,
He was
boy.
funny in comparison to what was presented in the movie.
Well,
like
shit.
exactly. So like the tree was low, the low hanging fruit there. That's all it was.
All right, 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10.
Formulaic, predictable, and lacking heart. Was this written during the writer's strike? Did they give up and just ask ChatGPT to write a movie script and throw some splashy star names in and hope for the best? I've watched worse, and it's not too bad of an easy family watch if your kids are school-aged. But my kids generally like most movies, and I could tell they were bored and disengaged for a lot of it. The robots brought enough entertainment factor to perk their interest occasionally. The soundtrack gave a respectable nod to several decades, and my husband enjoyed that. I did like the soundtrack.
Soundtrack was good.
Overall, the first half had a lot more potential than the second. It felt rushed and underdeveloped. And, you know, the soundtrack, another expensive little bit, thinking budget-wise.
The music. Yeah, 100% the music.
That is from... Man, people just don't give a fuck about their names anymore. One more 10/10 Goid watch. Okay. Think me gonna take me on live.
On live.
Okay. May have had one too many wines, but really enjoyed this. Time well spent. Not a proper review, but if you don't have a heart made of stone, you will enjoy this on some level. So my review is too short to post, so I will add Pratt gets a haircut and Millie sounds like 11, and it's Tucci and Gus from Breaking Bad. Still not enough to post? Okay. The robots are great, and in parts, it's heartbreaking. Is that okay now? No, more apparently. I am sure I have seen short reviews before. Okay, watch this as if you were a kid, and just don't be cynical because the Netflix image put me off to start with. 2XX enjoy XX.
Jesus. That's
I've
funny.
seen short reviews before.
I've seen short
Healy Robinson, there you go with the wine. Taking to the internet, baby.
Oh, is that enough? Okay, let me just make sure. No? Oh, let me get some more sangria. From promising star to absolute train wreck. This movie started off well, but quickly lost its way with an overuse of robots and a weak script. I honestly couldn't finish it just because it became exhausting to watch. It's incredible how, despite having all that necessary ingredients for a great sci-fi film, the filmmakers managed to make it so tedious with excessive reliance on robots and a poorly developed storyline. I genuinely believe that if I asked ChatGPT to write a script for this movie, it would have turned out much better. It's a shame that there are great actors like Chris Pratt, Millie Bobby Brown, and Woody Harrelson end up in this mess. They deserve better. Skip this one unless you need some background noise for that nap.
Did we talk about James Gunn?
No, we didn't talk about James.
I think it was a recent interview where he's
With
talking
Guns,
about
bro.
how people have been responding to movies, haven't been enjoying them, and he said,
He's got his finger on the pulse.
No, he really does. He said that he thinks it's all deriving from production started on movies without finished screenplays.
Ooh.
And that's, well, one, he would know, obviously, and two, that's exactly what it seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, well, he's fucking. God, I don't want to get my hopes up for.
I know, man, but it's coming soon. It's coming soon, dude. This is such a fun summer for movies, though. We had some Thunderbolts, Sinners, 28 Years Later. Are you gonna watch? You're not gonna watch F1, Brad Pitt?
I want to watch it.
Oh, okay.
I really do want to watch it. Good movies are good movies to me. I really love racing movies. I think the Ford and Ferrari is one of my favorites. I love Ford and Ferrari.
So
it's a good movie.
Here's the thing. I thought I fucked us when I set us when I set us back a week, but I think we have our movies picked out.
Oh, I'm down.
That way, it's theater, which we don't do, obviously, but you have essentially 2 weeks to watch them.
Yeah, I like that.
You know, as opposed to 28 Years Later comes out Friday, and then that Tuesday, boom, we're talking about it. Now it's the Tuesday after next that we talk about it. So next week we do 28 Years. If you have interest in F1, maybe we could do it to a chat. Oh, Sergot's hyped about F1. I'm a big fan of F1. And Damson Idris. I don't know who that is. Is that the black guy?
Why gotta be black?
He's just black. That's the co-driver, the teammate for Brad Pitt.
Damson. I want to talk to Damson.
So anyway, because it's F1, Jurassic Park. I know you're not big on that one. I'm ready for it.
I'll watch it if that's what we're supposed. If that's part of our popcorn talk, I will go out of my way and go watch it.
Okay.
Even I'm not.
Scarlett Johansson said the script was good, man. She said the script was good.
I'm not getting mine anything she says. She
makes good movies, man.
No. The
Lost in Translation. That's old.
The people that make the movies make good movies. She's an actress. She just says, "Stand there and deliver my lines."
But part of it is reading a script and like, oh, I want to be in that. That's something. And she's been doing that like her whole career.
Yeah, but that doesn't make
Look where her finger is always.
No, dude.
In Lost in Translation, that is
good
tough.
Movie.
Tough,
really good movie.
But think about
that's a crazy call. I agree.
Yeah,
it's a crazy call.
Think how easy it is to pass on that.
Yeah, that's
not
fair.
her.
But at the time, I think she needed to take any role.
She was like, "Do I get to be in my underwear like 20% of the time?" Like we insist, and we talk about 25% actually.
I'm not gonna go off of her though. I'm just not.
Okay, hold on. Okay, but what if we watch it and it's good
it
script
won't get
at
more
least
credibility.
She won't win you over with this. Oh,
no, she will not.
Too good. She's too good.
She's too hot to be taken serious.
Oh,
I'm sorry. She's too hot. She's too hot. That's like Brad Pitt coming on and being like, "Hey, this Formula One movie is really good. You should watch it." I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking watch it off of you.
Oh, this
Like,
is the attractive person bias? What the
yeah,
fuck
you're
is
too
going
hot.
on?
Attractive person bias, dude. I ain't doing it, no, dude. No, you're not gonna fool me with your good looks, dude. Go watch Javier Bardem do something because that boy's butt ass ugly, but he makes good movies.
Women, droves of women disagree with you.
She's hot. She's beautiful. I'm never gonna take her. I'm not gonna make any type of life choice or decision based off of that, though. I'm just not to any degree. I'm gonna go watch Jurassic Park because first of all, it's Jurassic Park.
See, no, I fucking
no, I hate it. I hate it. But if you're older than 7 years old, you have eaten the shit sandwich that is the Jurassic Park franchise. You just eaten it. It's all bad, dude. The first
because I
movie
saw
amazing.
15. The first one. What was it called?
The first one was incredible. The first one was amazing.
No. I mean the first reboot in 2015 with Chris Pratt.
That was with Chris Pratt.
Right.
That one was okay. It wasn't great.
And I guess they're not even reboots. I guess they're just full on sequels. Anyway, that one I was like, fuck this. Fuck everyone. Have fun watching dinosaurs.
No, I have to. I grew up with Jurassic Park. It's got me hooked. I'm like, fuck, I gotta watch it, but it's all gonna be bad. And I know it's gonna be bad.
Can you imagine?
I know it's gonna be
Can you imagine Scarlett Johansson's 2019 run being Avengers Endgame, Marriage Story, and Jojo Rabbit? And you don't want to fucking give her credibility. Fucking grow up, dude. Grow up. I'm not even gonna go down to the rest of her.
I'm telling you right now. No, I'm just not doing it. I'm not gonna have this conversation with you.
Chef.
you got
her.
Chef is good. Her is really good too.
You're an idiot, dude. Ooh, he's just not that into you. I'll put the fucking clip on right now, baby.
All right. She's got some credibility. That's dude. All right, you're willing. She's got some credit. All right, I'm gonna back it up. I'm gonna turn that.
Because here's the thing: if she brought me back, like not her being in it alone. I just know, like, oh, she
if she's vouching for it,
right? Yeah. So she
vouching.
I'm gonna go in, and if it's bad, I'm like, Nurgle was right. Hot people order, just dumb as fuck.
Listen, listen. When you're, all right. Here's my all right. Here's my thing. You know what happens when when you're confident about a movie that you don't do, you don't tell people that this is the one, this is the banger you should go see. If you're confident in your fucking movie, you don't have to do any of that shit. You just put on that badass trailer.
No,
you get people
that's not true. When it's the 6th Jurassic Park and the last 3 or 4. No, even going back to the second one, when I was talking to Hess last year, and he said that he swore off all Jurassic Park movies since the second one, and he said, which is the one where they lost the dinosaur in the city?
There's only one of them that did that.
Well, no, but he didn't know which one it was, but he just knew that was the one where he didn't want to watch them anymore.
Was the straw.
Yeah,
that was the straw too far, man. Oh,
which he's right. I just like from the second one. I like the long grass raptor scene a lot.
That was cool.
So,
I mean, like,
so like you're saying, like, if the movie's good, you put it out, speak for itself. You don't have to say all this.
You don't have to.
With this beat up franchise that has lost the trust of pretty much everyone, I think you do.
No,
she's putting her rep on the line.
I'm being honest.
I like it. She's calling a shot. She's pointing the stands.
You know how I know? You know why?
Huh?
Matter of fact, we've already witnessed this from a longer standing franchise. No, not longer. I think just as old. You know what they did with all right, you know how you bring back the franchise without saying a fucking word? You just put your dick on the table. Like, hey, I'm directing this franchise and it's gonna be fucking amazing. Prey. Matter of fact, you're not gonna know it's a fucking Predator movie. I'm gonna make you fucking realize it's a Predator film. I'm gonna blow your fucking mind. And it was
no,
Prey.
everyone knew it was a Predator movie.
No one fucking knew it was a Predator
Everyone
movie.
knew, dude.
Nobody fucking knew. They probably fucking knew. But that makes it worse, though. That makes it way worse because Shane Black fucked Predator 2 and 3 up so hard. And the other Predators film with Robert Rodriguez, it was so bad that you had to rename it Prey, and then you had to like, this is not the same, right? And you didn't see anybody gassing it up. You didn't see anybody be like, hey, you should go watch this film. He put that movie out there, put his dick on the table, and blew people's minds. Like, oh, there can be a good Predator movie. That's awesome. And it was amazing. So all right, another argument to be had too. Look at the latest Aliens installment. That one was a really good fucking Aliens installment, and that one was great, especially with how bad the track record is with Aliens as well. Back to back good.
No. The Aliens track record includes Prometheus,
which again
and
is
Covenant.
not really a Covenant.
Fine, but it's not the same poor taste in your mouth. And Romulus didn't do well. So
Romulus
maybe they could have called their shot. You know, we're kind of running into a Transformers 1 thing where it's like we wish people would have promoted that more, like more word of mouth. Like I wish Scarlett Johansson would have said, "Hey, this one's fucking good too. Another banger."
No, I didn't say promoting it well. I said promoting it right. There's a right way of doing it. I feel if you're confident, you don't have to put your lead actor or actress out there and say, "Hey, you should go watch this film."
No, I think that was a decision she made because she's making a commentary on all the bad screenplays right now, and she's probably reading a lot. So, really, you when you said, when James Gunn pretty much said the same thing, implying that he's not going to be attached to such projects, you're like, he has his finger on the pulse, and then she pretty much says. His brothers,
bro. Hey, family, you're attached. I don't give a fuck, dude. You're an older brother. You have responsibilities.
We gotta move on, man. Fucking, I don't know how the hell we tweaked out a debate in an electric state fucking stream, but we fucking did it. All right. Last review, 510, barely adequate. Apparently, this movie cost $320 million. Well, they didn't spend it on the story, that's for sure. They did spend some of it on Millie Bobby Brown's immaculate post-apocalyptic dystopian hairdo. Not a single strand out of place, even when they put some pseudo dirt on her face throughout the entire film. Chris Pratt and Millie probably did their best fighting a subpar script, which gave the director no chance of creating an atmosphere of anything but a kid's story. It's a classic case of style over substance. The look so overpowers the production that in the end, I ended up watching out of morbid curiosity. A vaguely adequate film, nothing much to recommend on it. Unfortunately, that $320 million could have given a multitude of first-time actors, directors, and crews their break. What a waste. You know what a studio should do? And they can make a promotion about it and it'll generate so much buzz, I think, for this idea that I haven't fleshed out and I just thought of right now, is to take a big budget like that and maybe not make it a competition per se, but give a lot of like first time or early young directors a shot. Like give them a portion and then see, but that's the marketing is like, they're part of, this initiative and this project in the grand scheme. I think a lot of people will be interested in that.
That does sound interesting.
But good point is it from that guy.
Very good point.
Crystals
crushed him.
Unless it was Scarlett Johansson on her IMDb account. Sergo said, to be honest, Scarlett Johansson didn't do much in Endgame. Bro, she had her blonde roots. No, she had her red roots growing out into her blonde hair. Performance of a lifetime.
So fucking dumb. You catch any real woman out there with her roots showing like that?
That's when you know it's post-apocalyptic.
That's when you fucking know that's a woman. That's a mom of two twins that were unexpected or fucking post-apocalypse.
That is true. That like a lot of people miss the subtleties of Endgame, and that was one of them. Is like anytime you saw Black Widow before, red hair, blonde hair. She's like, fuck it. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck about shit. Even when they were on the run, she just went blonde. Like, she didn't even have a place to stay. She was basically homeless. Still kept it tight. Still looked good. But when all her friends died, she's like, fuck, I don't care anymore.
Fuck it.
You got it. You win. Whatever. I won't even be in good movies anymore.
All right, here we go to the fun facts of the Electric State. The Did You Know?
Whenever a drone's heads-up display is shown, the sound effect is the same as the Terminator's heads-up display from Terminator franchise.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. That totally changed the movie for me now. Oh my god.
When Keats
That
goes
was
into
bad.
Greaser's diner to try to order something to eat, the specials board suggests customers to have a bite of pie for $3.14159.
Correct, which is that's the answer for another one. Whoa. These facts are blowing my mind. This makes the movie so good.
Star Wars, dog.
Well, you know what? That, according to Fury, that fucking dog needs to promote himself because that boy should win an Oscar for his performance. If you look up dog sounds like Star Wars, it's taken the world by storm. It's incredible.
Let me see. You and Kitty exist on different sides of the internet, and I don't know if I ever want to visit.
Yeah, the fun good side.
No, I brought you the gorilla fight. Gorilla
fight's good, man.
But
I
I
like
was
the gorilla
on the
fight.
ground level with that. Birthed on Twitter. Anyway, dog, Star Wars.
Dog sounds like Star Wars. It should be like a hospital wing scene or a vet hospital in the picture. She's like, "You're welcome."
Let me see.
Oh, she's putting it out there. You're welcome. She's standing
In
on
a
business.
hospital wing? This is 8 years
Yeah, like
old.
Hey, listen, shit catches
But does
fire.
that
these days,
sound
okay?
right?
That sounds about right. Yeah. Things catch, man. You look at the good boy.
Wait, have I seen this before?
Look at that. You've seen it.
Hi, Geraldine.
Oh my god.
Geraldine, hey.
The first few weren't very dog-like. It was funny.
All right, whoever edited that, the editor for that video should get a fucking nomination. He edited that so funny. So good.
Let's see what we got.
Oh shit.
Hold on, you were beating up these facts. This is funny.
Yeah, beat up these facts, man. These are wash facts, dude. These are wash.
Despite its large robot cast, the Electric State used no actual animatronics or puppets. Every robot is CGI. Co-director Joe Russo explained the choice was made because animatronics supposedly would have cost 5 times as much, a claim that raises eyebrows given the film's staggering $320 million budget. This is it right here, man.
God. Wow. That's crazy. It was all I thought the CGI was so good. I thought they were actually animatronics.
No.
Wow.
You're going into the
No,
bit
I
too
know.
much. This is where he's like 5 times as much. I don't think he knows how much movies cost. I think one of
I
the
don't
best
think he knows how
directors
much
to ever
animatronics-
be in film doesn't know how much movies cost.
I can get you an animatronic, dude. I know a rundown Chuck E. Cheese that made animatronic for like
Lickety
a couple $100
split.
dude. I got
Well,
you got to
here's-
get Chuck E. Cheese on the phone.
Here's the thing: is if I'm not mistaken, the T-Rex in the first Jurassic Park animatronic.
Yeah, animatronic. And that was done with the budget back. I think he was just making a bold,
No,
arrogant.
so
claim. He was an arrogant-
no.
There's no way animatronics would cost that much.
Well, right, but why did he say that? All right, so here's where it gets
He's an
interesting. This is the 16th film in history to cost $300 million or more. Pirates of the Caribbean, World's End, Stranger Tides, Age of Ultron, Star Wars, what was that? 7, Force Awakens,
Yeah, Force Awakens.
Justice League, Star Wars 8, Infinity War, Fallen Kingdom, Jurassic World, Endgame,
Wow.
Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. You seeing where I'm going with this? The Avatar, The Way of Water, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, Fast X, Indiana Jones, The Dial of Destiny, and The Marvels. There's a lot of fucking bad movies in this list.
There's a lot of bad movies in this list.
And I love this list because I think these bloated, overproduced productions will
Same
suck.
thing. There's a theme. Yeah, there's a
Right.
theme.
It'll suck. It's like what
Ugh.
really snuck through is like, you know, all the Avengers. So Ultron, Infinity War, Endgame, obviously. And then what?
Yeah.
Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean's fine.
Pirates of the Caribbean was really good.
But
The Way of Water was okay. That received mixed reviews.
oh, I didn't bother with it.
No, Fast X was ass.
Money. And then no, everything else was like really bad
Everything else was
actually.
bad.
Like some of the
Really
worst
bad.
movies you could like available to your eyes.
Holy smokes.
So I think once your
Yeah.
budget gets that high, I think that's like a huge indication that things have gone awry.
Or you just lack vision, dude, because you should be able to make
Some
an
of that, I mean,
amazing-
yeah, but I mean, once, but this is because you could lack vision and still make money. But when you lack vision and now it's hurting the studio that backed
Good
you
show.
or helped you produce, now it's like a financial issue. Like it's bled over to that.
A lot of bloat. A lot of bloat.
So yeah, this is that might be. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
Millie Bobby Brown describes this movie as a live action Wall-E.
You're an idiot.
Right. So that's your lead actress, just and that's the last.
Dumb. Dude. You're so dumb, dude. You and your fucking blonde hair is so dumb. How dare you fucking even mention Wall-E in the same vein?
But
Wall-E's a
that's.
treasure.
Oh my god, that's it. Are we doing
Sergo.
Are we doing 28 years later next
28
week?
years. So we'll do 28 years. I
Oh.
can't wait to talk about that movie.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going for it.
Yeah, we're going for it. Let's do it, dude.
All right, let's do it.
28 years.
Which we have a lineup. I guess while we're here, let me.
Let people know.
It's an exciting lineup.
It's
I don't know
okay.
if we'll commit to everyone. 28 years we said we would do though. Since we
Oh,
saw
dude,
the
that was-
trailer.
trailer got
I don't
me
know how
hyped,
many
dude.
times.
Fuck, hyped. That's the greatest fucking trailer I've ever seen.
All right.
Outside of the fucking catfish that is the Electric State.
All right. So here's the release calendar. Are you seeing it?
Yeah, I'm looking right at it.
We got F1 this week.
Ooh, F1.
I'm gonna be front and center on Thursday.
Oh yeah, man.
Um,
F1.
and then the following week, Jurassic World
Mhm.
Rebirth.
Jurassic
We had a very spirited debate about that. And the week after that, we have Superman.
Fuck yeah, we do.
And the
I'm down
week
for that.
after, no, 2 weeks after that, the Fantastic Four.
Oof, I'm doing exciting.
No, I know.
Exciting.
So the thing about July 18th, nothing there unless we want to talk about
Yeah.
Smurfs.
Ugh. You know what? No. We're gonna want to talk about it. We're gonna want to talk about
Smurfs?
Eddington. No, fuck that.
Oh.
Dude. Eddington. Let's put on a trailer. That shit. I'm like, okay, this looks. I was not expecting it, but when I watched the trailer for it in the theaters for 28 years later, I was like, oh fuck, like okay, let's.
I could throw on the trailer, but if
Yeah.
I can commit to it without watching, you want to watch the trailer?
I'm gonna watch the trailer because I want.
Oh, there's a teaser. We'll do a 1 minute teaser.
All right, we'll do one. All right, so let's get Sergo's take on it. Let's get Kitty's take. A24, dude, they don't fucking miss.
No, they do quite often. What's brilliant
you're
is
right.
that their misses they just sweep under the rug. You don't hear about them, but their hits
Dude,
they're all
I'm gonna pull
no.
a ScarJo.
Don't-
I usually watch every 24 film.
If there's a lot of them, you'd be surprised how many
I
films
probably would be very
they're
surprised.
associated with
Yeah,
them.
that's fair.
It's
Their hitters are
it's
hitters.
staggering.
They
That's
hit.
they're
They hit.
they're creative. They're willing to
Yeah.
push bounds
You
and
know
do
what?
something
They
different.
try.
Yes.
They try.
Yeah.
They try.
Looking at that lab
Okay.
in Wuhan, China. If you look at that lab in Wuhan when that was established, it was 1956. Of course, that was the year Tom Hanks was born. The
Oh
first
yeah, it's a
celebrity
COVID
to
movie.
fly Mr. Sleepless in
If
Seattle.
you value
By the way,
your
James
life,
Sturgeon was the mayor
you
of
should
Seattle
think
in the
twice.
world outside.
Because the people of Eddington like guns.
Your pain is not a coincidence. You are not a coincidence. We are not a coincidence.
And I am speaking now to deny my husband's announcement yesterday, which was false.
Eddington, New Mexico, despite its meager population, is quickly being co-opted in online circles.
I'm ready to continue leading our town and fighting the pandemic and the racial and economic.
The rest of the trailer gets pretty fucking wild. The full-on trailer, not the teaser. The rest of the trailer gets pretty fucking wild.
If
I already lost interest, Sergo. That's pretty good. Solid, Sergo. You're getting better. Getting good. I'm interested in Eddington though. If there's a gap, I saw the trailer. It looked pretty weird. It looked pretty like it gave me like a No Country for Old Men vibe. I'm like, okay, I'll check that out because I remember seeing the trailer for No Country for Old Men. I'm like, I don't know, and then loving it.
Oh no. Anyway, well we can get there. Where we have a lineup now.
Yes, a good lineup, a very exciting lineup.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if you upload the videos too, you'll get more attention because it's still gonna be like a current event movie.
I think so too.
It's gonna get a
do
lot
better.
more engaged. I promise you. It's gonna be good. Yeah. I'm excited, dude. So next week, 28 days later, man, we're gonna have some fun. Are you guys gonna see it? Are you guys gonna check it out? I've already saw it. I can't wait to talk about it with Fury. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
Get his take on all of it as well.
I don't think I could watch it again, but yeah.
You've already seen it?
Yeah, I thought you said you did.
I did. I thought you were going to see it.
No. I was front and center Thursdays.
Oh fuck yeah! I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about that.
Yeah.
Now that being said, my close friends are gonna go see it. So
28 years, Sergo. Oh, so you are going again?
28 years. So 28. No, I'm not gonna go again. My friends were talking about because they haven't gone. They haven't gone to see it yet.
Yeah.
So we were talking about it, and they were excited. And I think Kitty and a couple other people didn't see it yet, so they turned on 28 Days Later. I'm like, hey, let's watch 28 Days. So I remember sitting there watching the movie, like, oh yeah, 28 Days was really fucking good. 28 Days Later was before Day of the Dead or Dawn of the Dead. This was the zombie movie before the original Day of the Dead or the Dead Walk or whatever the fuck the OG movie was.
No, the OG is Night of the Living Dead, which from like the
Night
60s.
of the Living Dead is the
but that's
OG.
from like the 60s.
Yeah. But up until that point, what did we get zombie movie wise?
Yeah, so Night of the Living Dead, 1968. Then they
the OG
redid it in 1990. Let me see.
Night of the Living Dead, the remake. Because Dawn of the Dead came out after 28 Days Later.
You're wrong, but let me get some titles here.
All right.
You're close though. You're close though.
Okay,
okay. So Night of the Living Dead, 1968, and then we have Dawn of the Dead in 78.
78.
Day of the Dead in 85. The Return of the Living Dead, and then like you're saying, 2002, 28 Days Later.
28 Days Later.
And then 2004, Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead. That was a big hit.
Both in 2004, Shaun of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Zack Snyder remake. Go look for that one.
Yep.
Zombieland, World War Z, Train to Busan, #Alive, Army of the Dead.
So the zombie movement really fucking took off.
Oh no, big time! And these are just I just asked ChatGPT like notable zombie movies. No, they're a big thing, yeah. But to your point, is like 28 Days Later was, yeah, a big part of that, yeah.
Kicked it off.
A big modern day take on it, yeah.
Yeah, a really good. That movie is really good. The 28 Days Later is like really fuck up, like in a good way. Like Jesus Christ, this is rough. I don't know. I was watching it. I liked it. So 28 years later. I can't wait. Next popcorn talk. I do want to talk about it. Like there was a lot of moments in that.
Yeah, and then we'll just be offset with the new releases then. Okay. Okay.
Let's do it. Well, that being said, anything else, Mr. Fury? 4.5, guys. Another popcorn talk where I rated lower than Fury. That's wild.
Yeah, you're starting to tell the truth. It is wild.
Oh my god. And the first time I give a screenplay a straight up 0. This ain't it. This ain't it, dude.
And I don't even hate that too much.
The fact that it was Russo's is crazy to me. I
don't know. They're on. Yeah, I don't know.
That's like a Coen brothers movie not being funny or some type of drama.
Oh no, they've done that.
They've done it. What movie?
Burn After Reading. If you disagree, what?
They had some humorous parts in that.
Okay, good. That's you. That's the most you'll agree with me. That's fine. I'll go with that.
I'm definitely gonna give you that. But like, there were some times.
All right.
Popcorn Talk was super hilarious today. Thank you. Love you guys.
It was.
There goes your bias.
When we get beat up by a bad movie, I never know how they're gonna go. Like sometimes we just hear like, all right, let's just go. But this one,
let's just fucking full bore, baby. It's full send it.
And because you try to compare it to Fireworks. Oh, fucking pump your brakes, kid. Fireworks make me happy.
I still stand behind that. I feel nothing with Fireworks, dude. I see the kids.
But you have in your life. I just showed you the Terry video. Let's cut this. Cut it.
No. That's a human element with Fireworks. Well, fireworks by themselves that just be lit up, shoot off into the night sky, and everyone fucking looks up at it.
All
that does
humans?
That does nothing for me. No, the guy lights it and that's it. That's as far as the human interaction goes. Now you put a firework in front of a guy who's a cripple who can't get away and he's got his family member laughing. That shit's hilarious to me, dude. That shit's funny.
All right, last thing. Have you seen the daytime fireworks?
I haven't seen. Oh, what? No.
They got some new heat for you.
They got some new heat for me.
Look at these
Saturn Awards of fucking daytime fireworks. Okay. let's see. Let's fucking prove.
No, it's cool. No, it will actually.
Daytime fireworks.
You wouldn't see this on your corner of the internet. I see it all the time.
Who looks this up? Who wakes up like, I wonder what the situation with daytime fireworks is going down. Let me find out. Let's find out the sauce.
You know I didn't look this up. I just come on. Let's go.
Have you ever seen a daytime firework? It looks like something out of an animated movie.
Fucking dope. That's cool. That's cool.
Fucking dope.
I don't call that. I don't consider those fireworks. Those are just color. Those are, you know what? I call those color bombs. Those are color bombs right there. I love me some color bombs.
All right,
dude.
All right.
Color bombs is awesome.
All right. Well, to answer your question, I have nothing else for you. This fucking godforsaken stream. I'm out.
All right. Take it easy, buddy.
Later.